Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. We are outside today since the time change. It is nice and bright out here. Perfect lighting for taking our 12 DPO pregnancy test. I'm taking another of the clear blue, so I'm getting that opened right now. And we'll see what today's test brings. So I'm dipping it right now, then I'll show it to you going through. No new symptoms. Honestly, at this point in my cycle, I'm feeling absolutely no symptoms at all. Besides a very obvious elevated temperature, like I still feel very warm, especially I notice it when I'm going to sleep at night. Even though the AC is set at the same temp it usually is, and we have the fan going in our room, it just feels so hot, especially getting under the covers. So that is the only thing. I'm going to let that go through for about 5 minutes. We're going to come back and see the results. But other than that, I haven't felt any other like actual pregnancy symptoms. No nausea, no food aversions or cravings or anything like that. So I'm thinking that I'm probably not pregnant this cycle. So I took the clear blue yesterday for 11 DPO. There was no line on it. You can see the indent line. Like if I took this test and shined it up to the sky or to a light, you can see like that clear line where the dye is supposed to catch and like turn pink if I was pregnant. So that's kind of what I was seeing yesterday while it was still in the test. Then I took it out and let it dry on the notebook. You can't really see it from the camera, but we'll see. We might be surprised, you never know. Last time I was pregnant, I had no idea, had no symptoms, and I didn't test till 14 DPO, and I got my first very faint positive on 14 DPO. So today being 12 DPO, there's definitely still a chance. I haven't had any spotting, any cramping, anything at all. I just feel completely normal. And so we're just basically waiting and seeing. If I don't see anything on today's test at all whatsoever, I will probably start, or I will stop the progesterone, because now at 12 DPO I only have 2 days left until AF is supposed to be due. So I'll stop the over-the-counter progesterone cream and just let my body do its thing from here on out. Unless I do happen to see something on the test, then I'll continue it just in case. And I'm only doing the low dose progesterone twice anyway, in the morning and the evening. So it's really not a lot, but it is enough to make a difference in making your periods come late if you are still using it. And so depending on what today's test says is when I'll decide if I want to continue using it or just stop and let AF come. But I do have one more test of these, the clear blue, for tomorrow for 13 DPO. After that, I'm just gonna wait and see how I feel, see if AF comes on time at 14 DPO. If AF turns out to be late, then I'll go out and buy some more tests and continue testing from there. But I don't think I'm gonna physically buy any more tests. I do have a first response strip, so I guess I could take that one on 14 DPO. But then after that, that's it. I'll just wait till AF comes or doesn't come before I purchase any more. So let me take a quick peek at this, see how it's going. Still gonna give it some more time though. I'm not really seeing anything as of now, so let me give it a couple more minutes and then we'll come back and check the final results. I'm seeing I think it's just a gray indent line, similar to what first response gets. But yesterday I saw this too while it was in the case, and then I took it out and couldn't really see it. So I'm gonna take it out again, just to make sure there is no hint of pink in there. So let me just take it out and then put it against the notebook and see what we see. Alright, that is my final results. I am not seeing any pink. There is something there, but I don't think it's pink in color, so I think it's just the indent line the test comes with. So we'll know for sure, especially with tomorrow's test, with it being 13 DPO, we'll definitely know for sure, because at that point I should be seeing the faintest of something. But for today's, I'm just gonna call it negative. I'll put it over here next to 11 DPO and save it. But that, I would call that a negative. Like I could see a line there, but there's no pink dye attaching to that line area. I don't know if you can see on the camera. Hopefully you can. That is today's results. Thanks for joining me, and I'll be back tomorrow for another test, so stay tuned. Wish you all who are TTCing as well, especially my cycle buddies, the ones that are around the same cycle day as me. Just stay positive and stay hopeful. If it's meant to be, if the blessing is meant to be, it's going to be. It just needs to be at the perfect timing. So even if right now is not the perfect timing, God always has a plan, and it might not be this year, it might be next year, it might be 5 years from now, it might be when you least expect it. So I'm still praying for our own family on the decision of whether we want to continue having kids or not. But sometimes God puts it in your heart that you know you're going to have more kids, but you just need to be patient and wait for that perfect timing. Sometimes it's not really under our control as much as we try. So I hope that if God has given you clarity that you are meant to have more kids, I hope that you are able to, I hope that your wait is not too long, is what I'm trying to say, so that you do not give up hope and faith that God will make it happen in its correct timing. So I'll see you guys back tomorrow. Thanks for joining me again today, and tomorrow will be my 13 DPO day before AF is due test, and I'll be using the clear blue.